Something walks whistling past my house every night at 3003. Every night, no matter the weather, something walks down our street whistling softly. You can only hear it if you're in the living room or the kitchen. It always starts at exactly 3003. The sound begins faint, near the Carson place at the beginning of the lane, then moves past our house toward the cul-de-sac. When I was younger, my sister and I would sneak into the kitchen some nights just to listen. Mom and Dad hated it, but they were never too hard on us. There was one rule we always followed. The big rule. Don't try to look at whatever was whistling. Ever! I've lived here since I was 6. I turned 13 last October. It's a good place. Small houses, big yards, lots of kids to play four square with in the summer. There are only 2 strange things here. The night whistling and the good luck. The whistling never bothered me. I couldn't even hear it from my bedroom. My dad is tall and calm, but he changes when the whistler comes up. He talks quicker, his eyes move faster, and he reminds us of the big rule. We can't look even if we wanted. There are thick canvas shutters on every window, locked with small diary-sized latches. Dad keeps the key in his room. Once or twice a month, I crack my door open and see Mom sitting on the big red couch in the living room, just listening to the whistler pass. The whistler has the same tune every night. It's cheerful, I've memorized it perfectly. Everyone in my neighborhood is really lucky. Small things, winning contests, getting promotions, finding arrowheads in the yard, a million little blessings. We moved here for my sister Nola. She was born very sick, couldn't even breathe on her own, but as soon as we moved here, she started getting better. The doctors were confused. They chalked it up to their treatment, but we all knew. Nola getting better was just another blessing from living here. We stayed even after we found out that for every small miracle, bad things happen, but only if you look for the whistler. When we moved in, the welcoming committee showed up with casserole and a gift basket. They were friendly. They gave me a Snickers bar. They asked to speak to my parents in private. I was sent to my room, but I pressed my ear to the door and heard nearly every word. They told my parents about the whistling and warned them that as long as we didn't look, it would never harm us. That part they stressed. They brought a manila envelope full of newspaper clippings, stories of car crashes, ruined lives, freak accidents, people who looked lost everything. Not everyone dies, they said, but even if they live, the life goes out of them. No light, no presence, ever again. My mom didn't take it seriously at first. She kept asking if it was a prank, if they were trying to scare us out of our new home. At one point, Mom got angry, accused them of being racist on account of my dad's accent and his family being from the islands. But the committee wasn't lying. They told us the truth about the whistler, the blessings, and the terrible price of looking. We all believed them eventually. That's why we stay. That's why we follow the big rule. Because Nola got better and a million little blessings are worth one rule. And every night at 3003, something walks past our house whistling that cheerful tune, and we never ever look.